Hi everyone, welcome back. For today's mani, we're going to be dipping into dip powders from Two Chicks, One Dip. We're going to be creating a very simple mani today, but yet we're going to add a touch of bling here with a really beautiful glitter, and we're going to create a glitter ombre. We are doing the gel method today, and I am making a set of press-ons, and the style and shape that I'm using today is from Sundara Nails, and it is in the shape Short Coffin. Now, anytime I'm making press-ons, just know I am always using Sundara Nails to make my press-ons, because they are super comfortable and they just fit really nicely in that cuticle line, and it doesn't feel like you actually have a press-on nail. It's just very comfortable at the cuticle line, and that is the main reason why I exclusively use this brand only. So anytime you see me changing shapes or anything like that, it is always going to be Sundara Nails. So I just wanted to throw that out there. If you are in the market for jelly tips or are looking to start creating your own press-ons, definitely recommend that brand. All right, so check this color out right here. Turned up. It is so beautiful with that second dip here. It is everything. Now I feel like this color right here, it pulls a little bit of pink and has some coral tones to it, which I love anything coral. So when I saw this color, I knew I had to use this color because of like that soft coralness that it has to it. And then we're going to be pairing it with a beautiful purple, and there's just something about this color combination that is just like melting my whole heart. It's very simple, but yet there's just something about the colors together that I just really gravitate towards. Now check out that coverage here of that beautiful purple. So we're going to be kind of all over the board here now with this mani. So that's curing. We're going to go in and do a little bit of ombre. So we're going to start off with applying that gel that is not cured to the nail. Then we're going to go in with this beautiful purple, and we're going to do the ombre purple on one side. And then we're going to be playing with this really beautiful glitter here in just a few moments on that other side. And we're just going to keep it very simple. I am just covering that nail on that area where I want that ombre to start, and once it's fully covered, we're going to just go ahead and dip directly into that cupcake liner with the glitter. Now, if you don't want to go ahead and dip into the cupcake liner for the glitter, you definitely could still use a brush, but I just find that it's really easy and it works better for me picking up glitters if I go directly into that cupcake liner, especially if I'm using a solid. It just makes it a lot easier. So then while that's curing, we're going to go back in to our full coverage nail here just to build up this purple color even more. This color right here is great not only for Valentine's Day, but this color right here, it is great for upcoming spring. This is like the perfect like soft periwinkle purple. Now that that's curing, we are dusting off our ombre nail, and we're gonna build up the ombre even more on this nail. So normally when I'm doing an ombre, I normally alternate the colors just to get a really awesome radiant effect. But since one is a solid, one is a glitter, I'm gonna go back into that solid again here, and we are just gonna go ahead and tap that purple completely on that area that we are focusing on that ombre. And then I'm still going to go ahead and dip into that cupcake liner. Now, when you're working with a solid and glitter and you go ahead and dip into that cupcake liner, it is still going to give you like that really awesome radiant effect based on how the glitters are going to be like placed on that nail based on the dipping. So you're going to always pick up different pieces of glitter, different smaller shapes, larger shapes. So it's going to naturally give you like that pretty radiant effect, like if you were to be alternating the colors. So now that I just gently press those glitters down, I'm just going to move around some of those bigger pieces of glitter away from the free edge here. Now, if some of those glitters are not adhering to the nail and falling off, don't worry, we are going to definitely hand place a few more glitters just to tie in this ombre effect. But this glitter right here, it is giving me like a little bit of mermaid vibes. I love the color combination, and it just really pops on this color right here. So you're going to see this glitter here in action paired with this color right here. And we're also going to do an ombre nail on Turned Up. Now right here, I'm just applying a little bit of the gel base, and now I'm going to go ahead and hand place a few more pieces of glitter just to fill in any areas that might need some pieces of glitter. And then I'm also going to go ahead and just kind of give it more of that like gradient effect. But adding glitters to your nail is just so fun. There's just something about just hand placing individual glitters. I mean, some may like it, some may not, but I really like it because you can really control how sparkly you want your nail to be and completely customize it to make it your own. So I am focusing on some of the bigger pieces, and then I am focusing on some of the smaller pieces. And when it comes to color, I'm really just kind of going with whatever piece I pick up and kind of placing it strategically. Now I'm going to focus on some of those super fine glitters that I cannot get with that precision tool. So I'm using this little ombre brush and I'm just dipping it directly into that cupcake liner, and then I am just tapping on those finer glitters. This will also help fill in any areas that might be bare, and this will also help absorb some of that extra gel base on there. If you get any glitters on anywhere that you do not want on the nail, just remove them gently with an orange wood stick or your precision tool before you go ahead and cure. So originally this nail right here was going to be a completely full covered glitter nail, but then once I saw that ombre and how beautiful that pairing of that purple and the glitter looked together, I was very curious to see what this color would look like with that glitter. So that is exactly what we're doing, and that's the best part about doing our nails at home, is that we can create designs and change things up however we want when we're creating nails. That's also another reason why I like to make press-ons, because I feel like I can get a little bit more creative, if that makes sense, with press-ons, because when you're dipping onto your natural hand or like your enhancements on your natural nails, sometimes you could get a little bit intimidated by what kind of art kind of design you're going to do, because you're like, okay, if I mess it up, this is on my nail, I didn't use peel base. But I feel like if you're making a press on, you can kind of step out of your comfort zone, if that makes sense. Plus you can change up different shapes and sizing, and depending if you have like a special event and you want to rock like a longer length or a special color, options are endless when you're making press-ons and nails at home. So we're going to continue with the ombre on this nail here. We're going to go back into that beautiful turned up color and then make this nail even sparklier. So I did a layer of gel base, and now we're just tapping on that ombre here. So I did get a few questions on how do I apply my press-ons after I make them. I will go ahead and link the video in the cards at the end of the video so you can check out that method on how I like to apply them. But short version, if you do not want to see it in action, I prefer to use dip base to apply my press-ons to my natural nail. I just feel like I get a longer wear. Plus, I feel like it works better than nail glue, but that's just my opinion. If you're looking for more of like a temporary wear, you could use these sticky tabs, but to be honest, the sticky tab is only gonna give you a half-day wear. Plus, I have tips and tricks in that video to make sure that you're getting longevity as well. So definitely a good video to check out if you're into press-ons. I will make an in-depth more tutorial from like start to finish for you all, so that might be beneficial. So stay tuned for that. I'm shooting for that for like next week, so stay tuned. We will dive into that, but we are now into filing and buffing. Filing and buffing was super easy. Same filing and buffing method that I've been doing with the gel method. All I'm doing is cleaning up those sidewalls, the free edge, and reshaping ever so lightly. And that's all I needed to do. That is the best part about the gel method, is that if you spend time making sure everything is laying super flat and doing very thin layers and working with dip powders that are super finely milled, you're gonna have way less filing and buffing. Then to seal in this mani today, we're doing a layer of gel base on all the nails, and I cured as we went for 30 seconds. Now we're finishing up with a layer of gel top coat, and I'm gonna cure for 60 seconds. And then are you ready to see? This is it right here. This is the finished mani. I love it so much. These colors are everything. Turned up is like fantastic. It is like a mix between a beautiful coral and a pink. It is everything. It is not like that bright, vibrant pink. I love it. And that purple is everything. And that glitter is truly magical. You can see that it really pulls differently depending on what you pair it with. If you paired it with that purple, it's definitely pulling in some more of that aqua and that purple. And then pairing it with that coral just is showing some more blues. But overall, I just love how this turned out. All right, so everything that we did use in today's video can be found in that description box below. I hope you enjoyed today's mani, and I'll see you all in the next one.